Welcome to the Riptide Book Club. Today's book. Frick, I forgot. Welcome to the Riptide Book Club. Today's book. Mable at Dipper Pinecest.
Welcome to the Riptide Fanfiction Book Club. Today we'll be reading some. Hernando, will you please tell us the title?
Mable X Dipper Pinecest Lemon by Vape Lord 67.
Beautiful.
Today we'll be reading Maple Edge Dipper Pinecest by whoever that was. And our, what do you call the people that read?
The narrator?
Yes, the narrator for today's video will be Hernando. He and his sexy voice will guide us through this heap of garbage.
Okay.
Is this like Riptide ASMR?
It is now.
Alright, here we go. It has 5 chapters, so it won't be that long. Mable and Dipper have had a romantic relationship ever since they were 10 years old. Wait,
This has already gone downhill.
Okay,
All I hear is trash.
Obviously, they kept it a secret. If anyone found out, they'd be separated and looked down upon. When they were 12 years old, they had their first kiss together. Luckily, no one ever found out. By that time, they were 13. They decided they wouldn't do anything sexual. This was because they didn't want something to go wrong or someone to find out. But they were perfectly happy this way. What could possibly go wrong? Webbed feet, 3 eyes.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, don't. When they were 15, they went to Gravity Falls for the summer like they usually do. Everyone was so happy to see them. Wendy was really happy to see Dipper. She turned 18 earlier in the year and was as beautiful as ever. Oh God, I need to do a Wendy voice.
Hey guys!
Hey Dipper! Wendy yelled happily the minute she saw him. She was wearing his hat. Dipper blushed deeply. He hugged her. Hey, Wendy.
You good? You good?
No, what?
Please don't tell me that's how it's actually written.
No, I forgot how to read. Hey, Wendy, he whispered while breathing in her scent. Even though Dipper and Mable were romantically involved, Dipper still had a big crush on Wendy. They knew they couldn't go anywhere with a relationship like that. They were twins after all. Despite this, Mabel was very jealous. She would tell Dipper she didn't care, but she really did. Mabel met Grenda and Candy at the mall later that day. She decided that she would indirectly ask them for advice. So, I have this guy, Fred. Mabel started before she could continue. Grenda and Candy cut in. Oh my God, who is it? Is he cute? They squealed. Mabel blushed. I can't tell you, Mabel muttered. She saw that her friends looked disappointed, but continued anyway. So me and him talk on the down low, and we haven't told anyone. But he really likes this other girl, and everyone knows. I'm really jealous, but I can't tell him. What should I do? Mabel sighed. Oh, what should I do? You should totally tell him. Tell him how you feel. Grenda yelled. Yes, and maybe you can make the relationship more public, Candy offered. That's great advice, girls. Thank you so much. Got to go. Mabel rushed out of the mall and started running back to the mystery shack. She saw Dipper and Wendy on the roof. Dumbasses. Dipper, I need to tell you something, Mabel shouted to Dipper. um, okay, Dipper said while standing up and making his way off the roof. See you later, Wendy. Dipper, I have to tell you something, his twin sighed nervously. You guys ready? You guys like it so far?
I hate it.
Chapter 2, Incest.
Okay.
That's actually the title. I can't even joke. That's actually the title.
Chapter 2, Incest.
Chapter 2. 3,000 people read this. And 6 liked it.
I hope humanity has dwindled.
Every day we stray further from God. Dipper, I'm insanely jealous of you and Wendy. I see the way you look at her. I know you still like her, Mabel announced, both blushed. Dipper was speechless, thank God. He didn't know Mabel cared about that. Dipper's a simp, honestly.
And I think, if I would really live a good life, given that I'm hearing some fanfic.
No, Mabel, it's not like that. She's just my best friend. Well, besides you. And I only get to see her in the summer, so I've missed her. I don't like her. He grabbed Mabel's waist.
Sure.
Didn't have to explain that in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Not as much as I like you. He kissed her softly on the mouth.
That does
Mabel
not
got
sound
aroused.
softly.
Mabel got aroused. But she knew that they couldn't do anything. Dipper grabbed her breasts, and Mabel moaned. And I want to prove to you how much I like you, he whispered. Dipper, what do you mean? She questioned. Dipper started undressing her. Dipper, you know we have rules, he continued, and Mabel let him. She really did want him. Now she was completely nude. How fast can he undress her? Now she was completely nude.
At the speed of light.
Ignoring his bliss.
Now she's completely nude, and Dipper started undressing. Do you want to do this? Dipper uttered after taking off his pants and shirt. Yes, Dipper.
I say you're stupid, brother.
Mabel moaned. Dipper took off his underwear, and he laid her down on his bed. He showered her with kisses and whispered in her ear, "You had to do that naked, dude? I love you, Mabel."
You get dirty or somebody showering you with kisses.
They're kids, Alex. Let them have their fun. They're only 15, bro. They don't know any better. I love you too, Dipper, Mabel said between moans.
For hygiene at the age.
Well, they finished. Dipper motioned to go again. We better stop before someone gets suspicious. Mabel painted. Even though she didn't want to go in again, they both got dressed and went down. Wait, so they didn't even do it. They were just naked for no reason.
Well, they were taking a shower of kisses, which is counterproductive. But
I mean, I don't know anymore.
All right, chapter 3. Whoops.
what?
When they were downstairs, everyone gave them weird looks. What is it? Dipper inquired. He was already very anxious. What were you kids doing up there, Grunkle Stance? Oh, wait, I have to come up with a voice for him.
It has to be really grouchy.
What were you kids doing?
What were you kids doing up there, Grunkle demanded.
God, what is that?
Everyone in the room looked very uncomfortable, except Mabel and Dipper, who looked very confused. We could hear moaning. Oh, wait, that's Wendy. We could hear moaning on your bed creaking, Wendy remarked. She had tears in her eyes and looked disgusted. Okay. She refused to make eye contact with Dipper. So I went to go see what was the problem. I looked through the door lock and I saw... She couldn't finish.
She couldn't finish. Why couldn't she finish?
Yes.
Because why would she? Dipper and Mabel gasped in unison. Is that how you say the word? Whatever. They both started tearing up. They didn't know what to say.
Crying in my head.
We have called your parents and they are furious. They want you both to come home as soon as possible. Grunkle Ford. Grunkle Ford. Crap. We have called your parents and they were very furious. They want you to both to, you know. Dipper and Mabel trudged upstairs to start packing. Can you stop sending messages, please? I'm trying to read. When they were all packed, they made eye contact. They embraced. We might as well do it again. It'll be our last time, Dipper suggested. Yes, please, Mabel cried. So they made love for the last time. What a boring book, honestly. There's no describing. Oh, chapter 4.
Oh, no.
Goodbye. The bus was there. The bus was there, and Dipper and Mabel were leaving. Only Grunkle Stan and Forward to say goodbye. I wonder why. Bye, kids, Grunkle Stan said angrily. Oh. I don't know what to... Bye, Dipper and Mabel, Grunkle Ford said without making eye contact. I'm sorry that you made the choice that you did. Dipper and Mabel rode the whole ride home solemnly. They got home to their furious parents. Oh, God damn it, dude. I don't want to do voices for the parents. Do they even have voices?
No, so you could just make up voices for them.
Oh. Dipper and Mabel, I would never had expected this from you, their dad yelled. Their mom didn't say anything.
Sounded like a woman, but okay.
that was that. We are very disappointed in both of you, Mabel.
There you go.
We're going to be sent to an all-girls boarding school on Friday. Dipper, you'll stay in here, but you will be grounded, said the mom.
Oh no.
Wait,
Yes, sir. The twins said in unison. Well, what's wrong, Gilberto?
you know damn well what's wrong here.
Oh god. You guys like it so far?
No.
I do
My
not like anything.
uh, yes, sir. The twins said in unison. Their mom walked them to their rooms to make sure that they didn't try anything.
Wow.
I'm sorry, sis. I love you so much. Dipper texted Mabel.
Texted.
I love you.
God.
I love you. I love you too, bro. When we're 18, we can be reunited. Winky face.
The only real way to fix the problem that they have right now is
Mhm.
to send them to solitary confinement. Then they'll both go insane. They won't no longer have that problem.
Mabel,
Sounds
can't wait.
reasonable.
Can't wait. Maybe we can be public. Winky face.
Uh,
Mabel left him. Mabel left him on red. What a savage. Chapter 5. Reunited. Oh god. Are you guys having fun? I'm having fun. Mabel woke up
I
at 4
am delighted.
Mabel woke up at 4 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon. She couldn't fall asleep the night before. She was too excited. She was going to meet Dipper for dinner tonight. They had turned 18 a couple of days ago. So now they did not have to stay apart any longer, despite the 3 years of therapy. Despite the 3 years of therapy they put her through, Mabel still felt the same way about Dipper. She hoped Dipper will feel the same too, so she left Dipper on red for nearly 3 years.
Of course. Wow.
Mabel noticed the time and started getting dressed. Oh, okay. She wore black heels and a pink dress. That is not my Mabel. She couldn't wait to see Dipper's reaction to her. She looked stunning. She rushed out her apartment and
Wait,
caught the bus
wait.
to
They're
downtown.
15 now, right?
They're 18.
They're 18 now. So that means things are about to happen.
Yeah.
Because that's how effing fanfictions work.
Yes.
Just because they do that doesn't mean they're in the clear.
When she walked into the restaurant, she almost immediately noticed Dipper. She smiled but stopped when she saw how nervous he looked. She sat down across him. Hey, Dipper! It's been so long! I really missed you!
I'm pretty sure she hit puberty by now.
Her ears filled with tears and Dipper looked alarmed. Mabel, hey!
Did Dipper really stutter that much?
I missed you too. How have you been? Mabel was a bit surprised at his response, and the tears fell down her face. Dipper wiped them away. Don't touch her. Please don't cry, sis. Oh, he leaned in and whispered, They didn't change my mind about you. I'm just a bit nervous. Mabel blushed and bit her lip. Oh. It's been really bro, she muttered. How about we skip dinner and go back to my place to catch up? Okay, so you get dressed, you put on makeup, and you don't even eat the food. You just go in there and go home the fuck. They didn't change. Oh, it's been really boring. Dipper blushed and smiled sheepishly. Who wants to land me? I do. Sounds great. He grabbed his coat and her hand and headed out to the out of the restaurant. Mabel and Dipper got home and started. Mabel and Dipper got home and started undressing. Okay. You know, after 3 years of not seeing each other, you think they would like catch up, like ask them how they're feeling. No, they just go straight to the fucking. What more do you expect? After that, it was like how. After that, it was like how it all. I can't. What is this English? After that.
Are you expecting good English from these people?
I mean, the first 4 chapters didn't have any grammatical errors. After that, it was like how it all was all those years ago in Gravity Falls, without the part when they got exposed. I love you so much, Dipper. Mabel sighed after their third time.
Excuse me, what?
I love you.
I don't think that's physically possible.
I mean, you can last longer. I love you too. In fact, Dipper got on one knee and held his twin's hand. I don't you dare propose. At least put on some clothes. I want to spend the rest of my life.
My man's gonna propose while he's naked.
Mabel blushed.
Oh Jesus, Chad looks horrible. I'm going
Mabel caught straight to the honeymoon.
Mabel blushed and started laughing. What is it? Put on some clothes, bro.
Frick.
Of course
I
I
don't
will
feel like
marry
doing
you,
that.
Dipper. Of course I will marry you, Dipper. Mabel said through tears. The end.
Bless you.
I like how one of the comments is like, I'm sorry, but I can't. I just can't. What the hell is this garbage? I have tried to tell myself that this is bad.
Frick,
Ew.
my headphones fell out when you were saying that.
So that was a good fan fiction.
That's probably the best one yet.
I'll rate it a 7 out of 7. What will you rate it, Gilberto?
There was a lot of heart
Personally,
in it,
I feel
so I give it a 1 out of 10.
Jesus
I
Christ.
feel that the story Maple and Dip or Pinecest was definitely a new experience. And I never seen anything like it, honestly. It was very unique. I can't say I found any faults with it, really. I mean, sure, it was a bit weird, and you could question their logical process.
My man out here
But
being a
I
critic.
feel that
Your word.
the way in which it expressed young teenage love, and it showed that it literally had no boundaries, is very beautiful. I mean, even though they were separated for what, 3 years,
And
they
don't
never
forget,
stopped
Dipper
loving
was
each
left
other.
on red for 3 years as well.
And I think that's probably the most romantic part because, like, there's a lot of people might not take into account the fact that we're in a modern age. Okay?
Oh my
Getting
God.
left red for
Okay.
3 years is that's painful, and he endured it, and I respect him for that.
Oh my god.
Well, that was Mabel X Dipper. Um, we will see you next time for more. The Riptide Fanfiction Book Club. What was it called, Alex?
That will be all for the Riptide Fanfiction Book Club.
There's no more?
Next time, we will read fanfiction on Fernando, if you would please.
We will be reading Mario X Luigi.
Mario X Luigi.
Why can't we do that now?
Why not just Mario? Because I feel like it's bad either way. Never mind.
All right, end off the video here, and I'll search up Mario X Luigi. Wait, there is none.
Stop recording.